Sean Marks needs to be fired immediately, and Joe Tsai needs to sell the team. What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another edition of Sports to the Wire. For those of you who are actually new to the channel, I am your host, Rasheed White. And as everyone can actually see with the thumbnail there, man, it's a Grim Reaper. Joe Tsai is the next James Dolan. And right now, James Dolan is actually looking a lot better than him. And it doesn't matter what happened with Kyrie Irving and Kevin Durant, you actually... you blundered this whole thing. It's going to make it to where no marquee top tier free agents will never ever want to come to this team. I don't want to hear about the Nets culture. You're talking about Jared Allen. I don't listen. Yeah, he made an all-star team, but that was due to an injury replacement. He's not an all-star caliber player. He's not going to get you. He can't. Him by himself can't even get you into the playoffs. Kevin Durant can. So this is a dark day for the Brooklyn Nets and the media. Again, I made my previous video or two previous videos. I did another one on Luka Doncic, but whatever order this actually goes into, is you can't blame this all on Kyrie. None of this is his fault, really. Again, he was available to play last year, and the Brooklyn Nets, Sean Marks and Joe Tsai, wanted to use these players and the NBA, and they wanted to use these players as pawns to get the vaccine and try to sell the vaccine. And just Kyrie called your bluff. He's not going to bend the knee to you. But he did actually say that when the plant-based vaccine came out, that he would take it. I mean, he's a Muslim. That should have been the end of it right there. But the Nets, they didn't want to play him, and they were the number one seed. Remember, stop telling me that James Harden won the league because of Kyrie. He wanted a 5-year, $252 million contract. The Brooklyn Nets said no. 3 years, 161. The media is being so disingenuous. And injuries matter. If Scottie Pippen was not there to help Michael Jordan in those championship runs, he wasn't winning those 6 rings. It's a team sport. And you had no Joe Harris. You had a disinterested James Harden, and he came into camp out of shape. I mean, are we going to forget all that? He came into camp out of shape, which re-aggravated a hamstring injury. He was on one leg. He didn't have the explosiveness. He wasn't really a great defender. And like Kevin Durant says, it's a wing league, and you see these wings. I mean, they're explosive. The reason why Philadelphia got bumped out. I mean, they cannot guard the perimeter. James Harden, he's not going to be able to move laterally, especially with a hammy injury. So, Kyrie played when they had James Harden, and when they had James Harden, when they were making the championship run before he actually got hurt with in the Bucks series. I mean, he played well. He actually played really, really great basketball, man. I mean, he played a high majority of the games. When James Harden was out due to his hamstring injury and Kevin Durant was injured, I mean, everybody wants to forget about all that. I mean, he played his ass off. He gets hurt. A lot of players get hurt. Injuries, I'll keep harping on this. Injuries actually matters. I'm sorry to tell you guys that. You telling me I'm sounding like a broken record. If Chris Middleton was healthy, you think they get bumped out, they'll make it to the finals. All right. So as far as Sean Marks, what did he really do? Yeah, he traded Karis LeVert. I mean, they had Karis LeVert. He's a bench player, man. Guys, I'm sorry to say that. I love Karis LeVert too, but he has. I mean, when does he actually show up? I don't know what I'm getting out of him. His jump shot hasn't really improved, and he shows up like once every 6 games. That's not a championship caliber player. Jared Allen, good player, can play defense, but can't hit free throws, can't space the floor. That's a problem right there. I mean, yeah, that with Kevin Durant, yeah, that can get you through a regular season, but in close games in fourth quarters, I mean, you can't play him. And I keep telling you guys, these opposing coaches, they break your game down to the molecule. They break your game down to the molecule. They know exactly what your limitations are, and they're going to exploit that against you. So, yeah, I mean, he built the team had good culture. They were vibing for each other. But, again, if you had D'Angelo Russell get hurt, that they wasn't even making the playoffs, you know? So, Sean Marks need to be fired immediately, and Tsai has to save face. All right, I'm gonna talk about batteries dying on the camera. I'm in a great rhythm. I'm in a great flow. I'm turning this thing off. Just got to listen to me via voiceover, but it's a dark day for the Brooklyn Nets. They're not going to get any kind of free agents. You cannot listen. You're going to have to kiss his ass. That's right. You kiss Kevin Durant's ass. He is the actual product. He's the product. You got a great selling product. He's the product. Yes, he's going to essentially run the franchise. Talking about take back control. Who are you going to get for him? I'm trying to see who you can actually get for KD, because you're not going to. I don't know. I'm trying to think. I don't know. Devin Booker. I mean, Kevin Durant's 34 years old. I mean, he's on a 4-year deal, but maybe you got like 3 out of 4 good years with him. I don't even know what to even say here. I'm so flabbergasted. I'm so angry. This is the laughing stock. I mean, out of all the teams that would die to have Kevin Durant, he chose you guys, and this is how you fuck it up. And he told you like 3 or 4 days ago. He doesn't like the way you treat Kyrie. And Kevin Durant's an alpha male. He ain't no beta bitch. He ain't no beta cuck. He ain't gonna turn on his boys like that. He's loyal. So yeah, this is sad. I mean, they have to trade. They have to fire Sean Marks. I mean, I forgot the GM of the Memphis Grizzlies. Yeah, that's building an organization. Now what Sean Marks build? I mean, give me a break. I mean, that guy's in the media is so disingenuous, and I hope all you guys go under. You are fucking horrible. All right, so if you like the video, please like, comment, subscribe. Certainly share this video. When you share, the universe certainly shares back with you. Peace.